Certain trophies are disabled. Well, whoop de frickin' do. I don't care about trophies. So dumb. We're gonna take away trophies because of the fact that we don't want you. We want you to play it like super duper hard, slam your dick in a glass door mode. Give me a friggin' break, man. Gaming industry wants to be all about equality nowadays, but they sure don't do it for those who want to play on easy mode. Bunch of damn hypocrites. Equality this, equality that. Guess what? We're never gonna be equal. Okay? It's impossible. Because there's only two genders in the world. And there's serious biological differences that will always be that way from now until the end of time. Regardless of what these sci-fi politicians want to tell you. Come down off of fantasy planet and down to planet Earth where reality exists. Hey there, Ford. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know why this controller's vibrating. Oh, I don't have my weapons on me. What is going on? Things are vibrating on here. That's for... What the heck? What in the world? What did I just throw? Rare to see a stream on this game. Yeah, it was on sale on PSN for $6, and so I was, or five. It was like $5 or $6, something like that. So I was gonna give it a shot. I was like, well, that seems like it's worth it to me, especially considering different updates and things that they've done to it, on top of the fact of putting a little bit more of a easier mode into it, knowing how some people kind of had their qualms with the difficulty, but I'll have to figure that out for myself. But I figured $6 for the entrance fee wasn't bad. Black Friday a while ago. Was it the same price? Possibly. I think this may have been the first time I've actually kind of seen it at such a low price, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. It could have been this price. I just didn't bother to really pay attention to it. Oh, 10. Okay. Well, that's close enough. It was half price, so half price is fine too. I guess that depends on the game, really. But geez, they've got a lot of different indies that are on sale right now. It's like, holy crap. I don't have any of those to do that with. Okay. Storytelling is original. Yeah, I've noticed that, because it's definitely doesn't have any type of dialogue or nothing. It's pretty much just told through various pictures and still frames and environmental storytelling, as they would refer to it as. Hey, Asian OE, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream again for like the 50 billionth time. I'm surprised you haven't heard of this. I mean, I wouldn't think it'd be anything that you would particularly want to play, but it's one of those indie darlings, as they refer to them as. One of those hardcore hack and slash kind of being on point with your attacks dealio. But they ended up releasing a easier mode, which is called newcomer mode. I don't know exactly how much easier it is, but I'm giving it a shot and trying. That was like $6 on PSN for their indie sale they got going on. So I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot now. As the original price was 20, and I'm like, nope. But some people were complaining about the difficulty in it, so they gave a little bit more of an easier mode, apparently. So I'll see exactly how that works out. But a lot of people really like it. I mean, especially with the minimalist graphical style and environmental storytelling that they have in it. So I really don't know why I would have thought otherwise to be able to come into such a place for whatever reason. And knowing that I had just gotten here from being taken out of the wild. The Indies, Celeste, and Hollow Knight. Yeah, I've got Hollow Knight. I haven't beaten it. I actually It's kind of funny because I have the physical version that came out on PS4 with all little other extra goodies that came with it. But before that, before I ever knew there was going to be a physical version, I got my fiance the Switch version, which came with a digital code in it, but it came in a nice little box with the plushie of the main character in it, with the Hollow Knight in it. This one slipped my notice. Yeah, I'm not really sure how long it's been out. I don't know. I do know they got some of those high-priced physical editions out there for it, though. I mean, yeah, they got some interesting stuff that's in some of them. But ultimately, I'm just like, eh. I'd rather just pay $6 and be done with it. Need to do Gone Home, Path of Pain. Is that a couple modes that's in this game, or did they add on some extra content or something in this possibly that I wasn't aware of? Which also, by the way, I don't know if you've heard of Decay of Logos, but apparently they ended up fixing up that game. But it's on sale too. I think I got it for like $6 or $7 or something, and that price of that I think was like 20, the original one. And I wanted to give it a shot because it's kind of like one of those open exploratory kind of action RPG kind of games. But it was supposed to be quote unquote Souls-like, but from what I've seen in it, it's not like that. So everybody wants to say everything is Souls-like nowadays, and it drives me up the wall. Oh, Hollow Knight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, a guy that I was working with ended up talking to me about that game this past Friday, and was telling me about how much he liked the game. He said, but there was like one specific DLC he just didn't want to bother with because he said it just seemed like it just added a boss rush mode, and he said no. He said I'm not down for that. So I'm just like, really? I was like, usually that's something that would get released in a game after you end up beating it. It's like, oh, it's a boss rush mode. Okay. I mean, unless it was free DLC, that'd be one thing, but I don't know if you'd have to pay for it or not. If you did, that's some bull shite. Sounds like Darth Vader needs to get his stuff together. Oh, now I can use my sword. And of course, it's pretty much an open game where you go, and you explore like you explore, and you get in with the stuff and the things, and you hear the stuff and the things, and you do the stuff and the things. Amazing in this environment. Yeah, I can tell, especially with the minimalist art style that they have that's going on too. I do like environmental storytelling. I really do, especially when they try to just let you kind of decide on your own exactly how you kind of feel how things are perceived to be. Which, you know, I'm down. Oh, shite. I didn't mean to do that. But, apparently a lot of people from some of the reviews that I've read of this with the newcomer mode, they're like, oh yeah, that extra square of HP really does help out. But I think it gives you an extra square of HP, but I think it takes away an extra square of HP for bosses or something. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's something we definitely need within the gaming space nowadays is people taking risks and chances like they used to way back when. They don't do that anymore. They just stick with the norm. That's also one of the problems is nowadays with it. Okay, yeah, that was going to take me right back into town. Oh, the enemies stay where they are, so they don't respawn? Well, I like that then, if that's the case. I guess maybe if I were to die, that would be the case, but I don't really want to use my gun unless I have to, so. Got me some health. Ah! Somebody was actually complaining a bit about the traversal
and how they hate it seems like you can easily fall. But it does actually latch on when you get onto it, so that's good. Crybabies complaining these days. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the God's honest truth. I don't think it would make sense for me to get out over here. No. I probably would die if I fell in the water. Oh. I thought there was 2 people sitting there. Or something I could break, but I guess not. Still fall while multi-dashing? Oh, okay. That's good to know then. Thank you kindly. That way I won't have to really worry about doing that across much larger gaps. Failed many times. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, because obviously considering the fact that this ends up having some platforming going on with it, it makes sense. It's somewhere all the way over there. That must be a boss. More than you'd like. Well, it'd be more than I'd like to. I definitely want to end. Want to keep falling all the time. It's like, oh, it's just like when I first started the friggin' game. It went. When I first started the game, it ended up going in. Oh, he fell down the thingy. I accidentally just ran right off the edge when I first started playing it. I'm like, let me get used to the controls. Oh, I threw myself off the edge and died. Wonderful. I was like, I didn't know that was going to happen. It's a big old robot hand holding a big old sword. Brilliant. Yeah, no kidding, dude. What was that? Game is a masterpiece and knows what to show you. Well, that's good then. I'm glad it doesn't leave me thinking like, oh, well, I wonder what I do next, or what's supposed to go down or happen or whatever. I don't know what that is. Down into the dungeon. Because you know how it is with some games, they'll try to go and be like, why can't you figure this out? I'm like, because you didn't really specify. Now you start the game like that, where he's like coughing up whatever he's coughing up. And probably, maybe it's blood, maybe it's not, maybe it's oil, I don't know. Maybe he's a cyborg, maybe he's a robot ninja. I have no idea. Still leaves you clueless sometimes, though. Yeah, I guess they're trying to give a sense of mystery to it, I suppose. Blood, okay. Yeah, because it looked like it was blood, but then it looked like it was kind of pinkish, and I'm like, I don't know if this dude is an alien, or a cyborg, or a robot, or a ephemeral entity, whatever. Oh my. Can't go anywhere else. Going up. Alright. I got something. So at least there's that. Game tells you by the title it's a drifter. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know it's a drifter, but like in terms of like what race he would be, or if he's like a human drifter or alien drifter, or it's another fast travel point. Can't get through there yet. Yeah. Yeah, not by his, I guess by his, I guess you could say class alone. Oh, dude, okay, yeah, I don't think you're dead. That would be kind of cool if they ended up coming out with a second game of this and then put it in 3D. The people came, and they scared us away, and they killed us, and captured us, and now we're fighting back to get away from the frog alligator people. I just told that whole story right there by those pictures alone. Yeah. It's pretty much like a simplified storytelling, I guess you could say. Kick out of the Commander Keen games. Yeah, I've heard of those. I've heard of them and I've seen them, but I haven't actually played them. It's kind of funny how they had some Commander Keen stuff in Doom 2016. And I think they may have also had some in Doom Eternal. Some Easter eggs in there. Yeah, he definitely does. I'm like, dude, you were in a village. Why didn't you, like, try to seek a doctor out or something? No! Oh, you son of a whore. Son of a whore! What the whore? I didn't know that was going to explode. Oh my god, I have no more health. I just realized I didn't have any more medicine packs. Oh, what's the point in sitting down? It'd be nice if it like regenerated my health. Originally supposed to be Mario games on PC. Nintendo said go to hell. Had to change them to a different character. Oh, well that's funny. Have fun in here? Yeah, I just had fun, all right. That was fun. Well, at least I got right back to the beginning of where I came down to. Founder of id Commander Keen. Oh, nice. They attack their own dudes too. That's great. I love that. So some of these little plant dudes are little evil. They disguise themselves as other plants. Oh, look, there's another thingy. Well, I'll be hornswoggled. I don't need to chop any of that stuff up. I'm not utilizing my bullets yet, and nothing else falls out of them. Medkit on the side. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see that before. Oh, I think it was hidden, so... What was this? What is that? No, 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 no. Ah, son of a whore. I still missed one? Okay. I'll go back and check it out. Oh, it's right here. That's cool. Oh, I guess the checkpoints must be friendly in this. No, we're planning on doing Division 2, but Tanya was rearranging a few things in the bedroom. She was taking the TV from high up on top of the dresser and putting it down to a desk that she had put in there because it'd be easier for her to see, and she thinks that might also help with her being able to read text on screen better. Y'all are some real bastards. Holy macaroni. If I were to take cover as well and not get killed so much. Yeah, that's what I was telling her. I think that they have, if I'm not mistaken, I think they probably have more health kits in the easier mode too, from what I've heard. Not really sure. But yeah, well, she and I were talking about Division 2 yesterday, and we plan on possibly getting on it today. Oh my. Getting part of it up. Hey Junebug, how you doing, man? How's things flowing? Shoot and slash your sword at the same time, double damage. Oh, nice. Thank you kindly for the well, I don't like how this doesn't aim properly for me. Oh my god, they got more health now than they did when I first fought them. Mainly asking, doing church today, so I want to know about what time. Oh, okay. Well, I figured you guys probably would have already done it, but I don't know. I guess that would kind of depend on what what time she would be. I mean, I'm up for it whenever, so. Come on, you son of a whore. I don't have any more ammo. I don't need to kill him anyways. Aim, shoot, slash, that's the order. Okay. Oh my. Oh, there's a thing over there. Yeah. Is that one gonna pop up? Of course, when I go across it, it pops up. Ah, son of a... Come on, dude. Oh, more thingies. Lovely. Sweet. Had to work this morning. Zaya's a worker closing shift. Trying to wait and see if Ian will get home soon enough for... Oh, okay. I got you. It's them kids and them sketches that they got going on. Let's see. Perfectamundo. Oh, there's a thingy over here. R be a thingy. Oh, I don't want to go down yet. Dang it. There was a thing there. I don't need it just yet, though. I thought that was like a save point for a second. Or not a save point. A, warp point. Yeah. They sure do. I don't want to do this. La 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 la. I'm dying, son of a bitch. Oh, there's a thingy over there. Oh, that's a wall. Oh, so I gotta go left, down, right, down, then up, then right, then back. Oh my god. I don't even want to look at that right now. Is that thing really dead? Oh wait, I came through this way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Lovely, it just wrapped itself around, so that takes me out towards the other side. But, hadn't been up through this way. I'll stab myself again with a syringe. The heck? Multi-dash for that, yeah. Need multi-dash? Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a thing that you get, an ability. Oh my god! I didn't even know that was going to happen. Stab myself again. Let's see here. Oh, that's going to take me over there. A thingy. Let's break stuff. I'll break your face tonight. Let's see. Alright. Dingy dangle dingle. See how the double damage does? Yeah, I see that now. So it definitely is like a combination kind of things that's going on too. Oh, great, yeah. We do that, and of course we got to get a little dude in here. Gotcha. No! I don't like how the aiming is. I wish there was an auto aim. That would work out a lot better because the aiming for it it's not precise for me. You bitch. Just popping up out of nowhere. Which I see what the enemies are now. It's the ones with the little thingies sticking out of the top of them. Because the other ones are just regular plants, so you can tell a difference, especially considering the fact that they move. Yeah. The enemies right here. Yep. But I'm kind of just doing a couple other different streams today, knowing I ended up picking this up in Decay of Logos, so I'll probably end up streaming Decay of Logos as well. You are some bastard-ass people. Gotcha. Yeah, stab it in the ground. Go explore a little bit. Well, that granted me a thingy. Whatever it is. Well, I don't have a thingy to go in there yet. Another thingy. Oh, shoot. Oh! So, that's cool. So I pick them up, and it'll recharge my health if I already have others on standby. Well, I see no real way to get up there. There's bodies in the water! Don't drink the water. There's blood in the water. Now reaching floor 9. Cosmetics, lingerie, and suits. We got a black doggy. Wait a minute. Ah, yes. Lovely. Oh no, they are polluting the water. Yeah, no kidding. Dog! I guess that's a good thing. That must be dog. It's a dude who saved me. Ding 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 ding. I'm a dude with a block. And I fought monsters. And they transformed. I found the block and some of the monsters, and the monsters got stronger because I got the block. I don't really want to go here just yet. I kind of feel like I'm missing something off a side path. Dog is very important. Okay, then that's cool. What the heck was that? Oh. Oh. Oh, I see what it's showing me. It's like, oh, here's a secret path, but you gotta follow this. Yep. Okay. This doesn't help. There's nothing else is here, so now I gotta... There we go. There we go, okay. Perfect. Game has its own alphabet. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. It looked like it had some type of rune symbols or something that was there. Oh, look, it wrapped me all the way back around to unlock the door to go. Oh, it's so Zelda-esque, which we would have already expected that anyways. Oh, I need one more to get in through the thingy. Oh, okay, I'll check it out. Oh, somebody actually managed to decipher that stuff? If that's the case, that's pretty cool. Down the hole. Yeah, I saw a few other videos of people that were talking about the story analysis and whatnot. And I'm not a person who always really cares about spoilers or anything like that. I guess it kind of really depends on what the piece of media is, because sometimes spoilers actually get me interested in a piece of media. That makes me want to check it out, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I know about this now, but the thing is that I already know what to expect out of it, and know that there's new things in it that I can get out of it, so... There we go. Check after I finish again. Okay, then. So how did you like WWE 2K Battlegrounds? I liked it. I did, but the only thing is that, like, it's pretty much just one of those games where I didn't really bother to put any time into it, like, single player wise, because I was still trying to get used to the controls. So main thing I can kind of see is playing as is with other people. So considering it's really meant to be that way anyways. The only thing that gets to me is friggin' 2K and their friggin' microtransaction crap. Apparently it's cross-platform. Well, that's pretty cool. I wasn't aware of that. I also saw that later this year Watch Dogs Legion is going to be cross-platform support. Oh, well, that's cool then. I mean, knowing how low it was received, I guess that would also make sense for them to try to do all they could to try to get more people to play their game. Which, I mean, I was planning on going back to Watch Dogs Legion anyways to try it out and see how it went with any other new content they may have added, because from what I've heard they were adding in extra stuff, you know, kind of like the same crap they did with the Assassin's Creed series. Usual staple of a Ubisoft game. So I was wondering exactly what they ended up doing with that. Oh yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree. Wait a minute. Can I get up here? Seems so. Basically, terrorist simulator. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I mean, the other one's probably the same thing. $10 might give it a go. Yeah, I mean, if it would end up being cross-platform as well. I mean, I don't know exactly what the cross-platform thing would really consist of. I don't know. They probably would end up adding extra stuff on there for it to be cross-platform, for it to have a multiplayer kind of thing. Oh my. You guys are little whores. Made Division 2 cross-platform. Made those back into playing it again. Yeah, that's true. It makes sense. I don't know, especially given how Ubisoft games are nowadays, it kind of surprises me that there wouldn't be cross-platform, especially with some of either some of their titles that didn't do very well, or newer ones that they come out with that you know, they want to give an extra nudge to try to keep fans constantly playing it. So, what in the whore? Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, wait a minute here now. Obviously, that's blocked off. Yeah, right through those. Yeah, I'll, well, okay, when exactly were you guys going to be having church and for how long? Because if that's the case, then just let me know and I'll let, Tanya know about it, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna, anytime's gonna be okay with her, I suppose. I think she's probably settled down by now. By the bullet, start a new character, still pissed they wrecked my very powerful character that I built from over 400. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if anything, I would just try to go ahead and salvage what you could and go from there. Oh, okay, it depends on when he gets off, okay. So they're holding him hostage until they decide to let him go. Yeah, he ended up getting into the beta, I believe, and then they turned around and ended up updating it. Completely screwed up his character, on top of the fact that they had said that I think it was the Warlords of New York was supposed to be some free DLC they were going to release, but they ended up slapping like a $30 or $40 price tag on it. Which that's another thing too. I got the Warlords of New York or DC or whatever the hell it was for like $7 and change, I think it was, and I don't think Tanya ended up jumping on that deal because she was talking about getting it, because that way she and I would both be able to play through that. Which you can start a new character on that. You don't have to have your original character to go through it, from what I've heard. So yeah, probably. Oh my. Yeah, it is, really. I mean, especially when they were like, oh yeah, we're going to have this be some free DLC. No, you didn't. You pretty much just lied to everybody and said, no, we're going to get it. It's so funny how companies go and do that. They'll go and say one thing and then just pull it out of their ass and say something else every single time. Oh, that's right. I can use the R2 button to aim with a gun. Forgot all about that. Half the DLC is supposed to be free year one, never got released. That's crazy. That is freaking crazy. See, that right there further goes to prove that you never ever buy season passes. You never do that, especially on day one, because you never know if they're going to screw you over. Because regardless of whether you know what's in the DLC or not, you don't necessarily know if it's going to be worth playing. You know, they can tell you all day long of what it may or may not consist of, but until you actually see footage of it and see reviews and get down to the nitty-gritty of it, you're not going to know. So you're basically just throwing, you could just quite possibly just be flushing your money down the toilet. That's one reason why I never bother with season passes unless they're dirt cheap. And when they're dirt cheap, by then, obviously everything's already been released and you already know what everything is. So, and the game would really have to grasp my attention for me to even bother with the DLC. So. Dadgummit, I didn't heal. Also remove from the base game before release. Yeah, sounds like any kind of publisher out nowadays that does that crap. Boom goes the dynamite. Do they actually have a National Gaming League with Division 2? I never knew that. I didn't even know that was even a thing that they could do. Although then again, I guess they do have PvP in that too. That's new. But then again, games get updated like a mofo nowadays too, so you never know what's on and what's off. I guarantee you there's probably some games that I probably already went through that they probably end up adding new things to or did things to that I may be interested in it now, but I'll never know unless I go back and check through them all. But then again, that's where that whole talk comes into play of wait. Patience is a virtue when you're a gamer, and that is something we all need to be mindful of, as well as myself. Had to approve it, wasn't looking at the screen at the time. Oh, okay. Yeah, welcome to YouTube, where they censor crap that doesn't need to be censored. It don't make no sense. Boom. And there's a thingy. Say you get more patient as you get older. I'm finding that to be a bunch of freeze-dried BS. Well, I guess that really depends. For me, it really depends on the situation. I think when you get older, you get set more so in your ways of knowing what works best for you throughout life, so you settle on that. And it makes you feel more comfortable with life. People say you never stop learning as you go throughout life, but man, sometimes you just don't want to learn some days. I guess this was this whole entire area. Oh, okay. It did that. Hyperlighting drifting all over the place. Stop learning at a fast pace. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this means. Hey, look, a boat. I wonder if I could, like, go over. Yeah, I knew you were there, you little jackass. Because I knew your little penis was sticking out the top of the plant. Well, people can learn how to check email, but it takes forever to teach them how. Yeah, no kidding, man. My grandmother, Lord have mercy, she says, I try to send a text. She tries to send a text to my uncle, and she says, I just can't figure it out. I can't do it. That touchscreen thing messes me up, you know. And so sometimes I try to talk to her through about things like that. But you know, unless you're actually face to face with her, showing her, then it's the same thing. It's just like one time, how she would like me to look up different types of like certain medicines that a doctor would give her. She would always want me to look them up when I was still living with her, and wanted me to say what was in it or what it does. She kind of has an idea of it, but she wants to get a better grasp of it. So I used to do that, and I'd look it up for her, and then she'd say, well, she said, could you teach me to use that? She said, that way I could just come in here and check it out for myself. And I did it numerous times, dude. And it was the same thing all the time. She couldn't always grasp it all the time. Especially given the fact that it wasn't something that she would always do on a daily basis. I hate touchscreens too, man. I really do. I really wish that we could end up getting, I almost said games. I wish we could end up getting phones again that have little buttons on them, like the QWERTY keyboards, where the phone had a touchscreen and a QWERTY keyboard that you could use. That was great. I love that. It's like, I have a choice. Sometimes when I press a friggin', there's a moss-covered robot in the water. Because sometimes, shit. I thought I could jump over on that, but I guess not. Because sometimes I'll press a touchscreen and the friggin' thing would just, like, press 5,000 keys at once. And I'm like, what the heck, man? Nathan explosion! There is a watercolor drifter. Watercolor drifter? What's that? What is this? Did I just hit something? What was that? I hit it for some reason. I don't know why. Can get an old BlackBerry on Amazon that runs Android 8.2 that has a QWERTY keyboard. Oh, that's awesome. Is that like the current firmware for it right now? Somebody been hacking those things, I suppose. But yeah, dude, like... Oh my Lord, have mercy. Ah! I thought I could grab that up and use it in time, but I guess not. Yeah, they are, but they were definitely some really good phones, too. I don't think I should do this right now. Well, that didn't help at all. I'm glad the checkpoints are so forgiving, though. I'm really glad for that. Oh, current is 11. Okay. Kind of makes me wonder how you could still make calls on it, though. Like, I would think that they would, after their certain firmware goes down, after they put out a new one, you'd have to update. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I'm a frog on a lily pad. Oh, something's going to go there. 3 or 4 years ago, they released a newer one. A few years ago, they ran Android OS instead of their own proprietary OS. Oh, wow. That's wow. Oh, my. Oh, I can jump on the boats. Oh, a thingy. I think those are like skill points that you use to buy skills, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Can't go that way. That doesn't sound fun. Wait a minute. Oh, I was already here. I wrapped myself back around. I'm glad everything stays dead. Speaking of which, they're also supposed to end up putting in, when they patch up Biomutant, that once you kill everything, it stays dead. I think, yeah. I think it comes to a point where once you clear out the world is cleared. And I like that. Nope, that didn't work. Definitely need a double dash for that. Decades from a... that barrier's from a decade ago. Back when they ran their OLS. Budgie loves playing with coins. He's cute. Budgie. Who's a budgie? Tired of single player games like MMOs. Everything respawns every 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I ended up having that problem, man, when I was playing World of Warcraft, like, especially when they came out with the new expansion. It it was like, you get in there, and obviously you already have people who were crashing the servers because the traffic was so high. So in turn, oh, parakeet? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, my mom used to have some parakeets too, years ago. One of them was a male and would always land on her shoulder because they sometimes let him fly around the house a little bit. And my first stepdad, the male bird, was really jealous of him and would try to attack him if he ever came close to my mom, because he basically ended up thinking that my mom was his mate. It was funny as crap. But he would like flog at him and squawk at him and everything. I'd laugh every time. But anyways, it's just like in World of Warcraft, whenever I would get into a new expansion, I would wait for a while. Usually I would wait for a while before I got it. Which actually I didn't do that with one of them. I went to a midnight release, and they had this stupid contest that they were doing, knowing it was called Wrath of the Lich King, and knowing it was World of Warcraft. They ended up having this stupid thing they were doing at midnight where they wanted to see how many Warheads candies you could fit into your mouth and see how long you could stand it. And if you withstood everybody else, then they were giving away like these large size posters of the game. They had like a smaller version and they had a larger version. And then I think they actually had like a standee of the game. And somebody who won, I think it was a chick, she ended up saying, she's like, I feel like the skin is tearing off inside of my mouth. I was like, yeah, because you've stuck all those sour things in there, pretty much just eating away at the inside of your flesh. Parakeet got the parayeet. Oh, man. No, he definitely couldn't catch him, that's for sure. They used to have a lot of little finches inside their house, too. They have like their own little room in there where they have it blocked off where they could fly around in there and whatnot. But it was never dirty inside. You think there'd be bird shit everywhere, but there wasn't. You ass monkey! I almost had him and it knocked me off in the friggin' water. But like anytime you would ever get to fighting anything in the newer MMOs or the newer expansions, every single time, dude, like you would go to try to fight a monster, you'd have to wait because everybody else would be jumping on it trying to kill it, and the waiting times were you had to wait forever. And yeah, stab it in the ground. Y'all can eat dicks. There we go. Oh, that opened up a door. You can ingest a satchel of Richards. If you could find OJ's lucky stabbing hat, you'd probably do more damage. Oh! That's a zing. That was really kind of terrible, though. That was horrible. Oh, that's right. I can't go through the thingies. Yeah. Praying for the pygmies down there in New Guinea, amen. I was shooting him. What the flying monkey nuts was that? No, it's got to be aiming right towards the friggin' lantern thing. Friggin' cockface. I'm gonna try this one more again. Yeah, right in your face. Oh. I don't know why the sound's going in and out. That's retarded. Well, there's gotta be a way to get over there. Oh, I see. I got 3, but I got 3 for another one too. Hey, 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 ah! That did not work. I guess I do need a double dash for that too. I just keep pressing it like a mofo and it just doesn't move fast enough. I don't think I need to... Let me think real quick. Is there anything... Can't get through there yet. That's the reason I'm coming over here. It's for that. But I can't get in there yet. They ended up saying if you play newcomer mode in this, which is the easier mode, it's like some trophies are disabled. I'm like, okay, well screw you. Friggin' gaming community wants to be like, equality this, equality that, blah blah frickin' blah. Yeah, they don't even bother to even teach their own fan base with being equal in terms of the either trophies or rewards or whatever that they would give out in terms of the difficulty that's chosen. I mean, yeah, it would make sense to get probably obviously better trophies if you end up choosing to end up taking on a higher challenge, but trophies don't mean anything, but it's stupid. It's like, well, you can't get these if you don't play on the level or the difficulty where you're smashing your dick against a wall. Yellow square upgrades, that's how you get the dash. Oh, okay then. Yeah, I knew that they had to be some type of currency or something. Oh, that's that. That did that. I did that. I know I can get in here now. Well, it's just a matter of, like, other people, if they would want to do such. You know, if they were, like, trophy hunters. I mean, that's just not fair to them. You know? It's like, oh, I have to play on this harder difficulty just to be able to achieve these things. Even though it's all opened out with any other difficulty. Which, they got the standard one. Which is obvious. And then they got, like, a New Game Plus one, which you'd have to finish standard to do that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, but I mean, a lot of them that you would get pretty much run along the basis of the same difficulties, except for a handful of them. I mean, yeah, there's some that's like, oh yeah, you get this by playing on this mode, which is understandable, but when they say some, that almost makes me feel like they're taking out like a whole friggin' lot of them. Yeah. Yeah, I just get what I get and I leave it at that. There was a point in time, especially during the PS3 era, where I would be like that, but I'm like, eh. Nowadays, I'm just like, whatever. I get what I get, and that's all there is to it. It's no big deal. Well, that was dumb. That was stupid. Oops. Ooh. Well, people are getting incinerated on in these things. And there's this music. Oh my gosh, I burned myself. Oh, I guess I could throw the enemies in there. What happens if I... Okay, that's a wall. Saving. We got some nice little music, but we have heads on pikes over here. Nope, can't do that. This is helpful. Oh, okay. I go one way and come back, and friggin' enemies pop up. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. What you think of that, huh? Yeah. You can be able to get over there. No, you little Oh, okay, I seen it. What the heck is that? Oh, it's building up a thingy over there. Yeah, music's okay. It's not necessarily something I would listen to on my own free time. It's like I mentioned before, some music is best left just in the game itself and not really listening on a personal listening level. Like some ambient music and whatnot makes perfect sense for it to... I'm not hitting those. Wait a minute now. I might open up a path to somewhere else. Or maybe not. I was messing around some with the HD version of Hitman Blood Money yesterday, and I ended up doing everything I needed to do, and it was just a tutorial mission. And it ended up telling me to go outside. I was like, okay, I'm going outside. I went all the way back to the beginning after everything was already dead and gone. And they're like... And I go back outside all the way back out to where I was, and nothing happened. So obviously there was some place in the place where I was at where I didn't need to... Where I needed to do something, but I can't remember that far back. Yeah. I mean, that's just how it is personally for me with some music. Like some I'll listen to outside of the game, but some of it just seems like it's really just set to be able to set the mood of the game itself, and it fits where it fits. I have no more health. He's bleeding. Oh my God, Marcia, he's bleeding. Help the boy. There we go. That's perfect. I can't get over there. Nope, sure can't. Too far. Both are too far. Oh! Oh, I need 3 of them. Oh, that sucks. It's like, for example, when I end up listening to, say, like the Lord of the Rings soundtracks, those are something that I could always just sit back and listen to because of how they sound. But if it's something like the Doom 2016 soundtrack, there's probably only a couple pieces of music in there that I give a crap about in terms of listening to personally, but everything else is just meant to be in the game itself, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, exactly. Yep. You typed it out before I even said it. Yeah, I agree with the Killer Instinct soundtrack. It definitely is really good to listen to on its own, especially given the fact that they also have one of these guys that I'm subscribed to on YouTube actually ended up helping out with one of the tracks on there, and I believe it was Cinder's Stage, if I'm not mistaken. Little V Mills was the guy's name. Kind of funny how YouTubers can manage to get into stuff like that. Oh my gosh, they cleaved all of his stuff off. Oh, okay. What's beeping over here? Something that was beeping. I'll have to listen to that. Check it out. Oh my. Yep, boss fight. I knew it. Die, you asshole! Ah. Oh, I didn't. I thought he was gonna do his friggin' cutscene BS. What the hell, man? That was my fault. I didn't heal. I probably need to go back and see if I can level anything up. Come on, man. You son of a whore. Let's focus. Come on! Fuck! Alrighty. This dude does not dash fast enough. Come on, damn it. Yes! Is there anything else up here to pick up? Friggin' palms are friggin' sweaty from that crap. Hang on a second. No, never mind. Go back over here. Ugh. Okay. Ooh! They got me a new gun. Although this one only has 3 shots. Okay, hon. Love you, be careful. That was strange. I got another one to open up that other door with. Oh boy, here we go again with this stuff. Having another flashback or something. Okay. Okay. Anyways, folks, I tell them to watch out for the poodles. Ain't nothing but heartbreaking tramps. Yeah. Well, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I'll be back. I need to get something because I got a bit of a headache. I don't know why. But I'll be back again with something else. Probably Decay of Logos, because I'm going to go ahead and jump into that and start giving that a shot. But I'm liking what I'm playing here. I'm digging it. Hopefully it'll continue to be as good as it's going to be. But anyways, yeah. So I'll probably get that stream up and rolling here in a little bit. And I will talk at you lovely taters later. I'll end this like I always do. Later taters and all that lovely stuff. Hyper later. Yes, it is. Indeed. Oops, I pressed a button to take a picture, which I had no reason to do that. There we go. Now we got that up.